Okay, we're back.
Yeah, so
Clock is running.
the clock is running.
Oh, is there more cigar in that?
There's a little bit more.
Is it lit?
I don't know. I had to stop. I was starting to spin.
But we're back
It's
at
weird,
the...
dude. Nicotine hits me so hard sometimes. That's why I don't smoke cigars.
That's a little
Or
much.
cigarettes, to be honest. The pipe, you can just do a little hit here and there, a little hit here and there, just swirl the smoke around and just enjoy the gradual hit of the nicotine. Whereas a cigar, you got to keep puffing at that shit to keep it lit, so you're constantly on that.
I know, and huffing. Hold on, folks. The show is on hiatus while the fish tries to start a cigar here.
You might want to get out of the wind. It's part of the problem too. You got a crosswind with those two windows. This space is a lot fucking bigger, dude. I'm kind of pleased with the way that
Turned out.
it turned out.
This is our new studio. You can see a gorgeous palm trees since we're coming live to you from our villa in Waikiki. Do you think we'll ever have a Waikiki episode, Corn? Do you think ever?
We can have a Waikiki episode and we can have a villa episode. I don't think we'll ever have a Waikiki villa episode.
Let me tell you something. We have gone on the road. The show has gone somewhere, but not as a pair. Mm-hmm. But the fish is not one for Oahu.
Really?
But I'm going to tell you something. The draw is, I'll tell you, there's two draws, mainly. It's like going to LA.
What's the point?
That's what I said, but it's family
okay.
and some food nostalgia.
Food nostalgia?
Well, childhood food that you can only get in Oahu.
I see.
I mean, but if I ever were to go there, the Corn should come.
To Oahu?
Bring the family and the kids and then we'll go to another island. Or maybe we just stay in Oahu. It is like LA though. I would recommend we just do LA there and then Maui or Big Island.
Because I was going to say, if I want Southern California, I could just stay home, man.
Because I want you to see the Kaupo area. This is where in 10 years, cross my gills and Corn will cross his GMO kernel. If that makes any sense.
That makes absolutely no sense. I was going to say that the furry stuff at the top.
Oh, the silk.
The silk.
Cross the silk. Cross the silk. No. But that's where we want to have a place. I mean, a new studio. We made it to this new studio. Will we ever keep climbing up the ranks to getting to...
Well, I certainly hope so.
Like in 10 years when we're doing the Fish and Corn show, it's on the Fish's $1.2 million fucking yacht. Named Wipe or Wipe Out.
The fact that your girl is down with the idea of blowing the money on that kind of thing is kind of cool.
That's if we ever get the fucking. It's sort of like you get these glory fucks. Yeah, if you fucking Jennifer Aniston want to fuck
Here's
you.
the thing. My wife, even if I buy a lottery ticket, okay, and you engage in the whole "what if I win" kind of fantasy life, right? Mm-hmm. You sit there and you tell each other the stories of what you would do if you would win. Right?
Yes.
And my standard answer is spend it as quickly as you got it.
Because it's free money.
It's free money. It's not going to change anything, so spend it as quickly as you got it.
What about earned money? Are you supposed to spend it just as fast?
I don't know.
Because you have siblings that make a considerable amount of money.
But
do you recommend them, or do you just think, oh, that's just Corn talking about spending money?
I say if you earn it, spend it.
it.
Because it's not going to do you any good. Look.
But your siblings don't spend a cent of it.
I know that's because they're very calm, collected, prudent people. They're not like me. I'm a fuck up. I'm the black sheep of the family. If I got $10, I'll spend 15.
But that's the thing, though. We're not talking ill-advised purchases. I'm talking spend it on.
Oh no! If I were to win the lottery, I would spend it ill-advisedly. Okay.
With illicit acts to like
I would
Colombia.
I would go down to my local exotic car dealership, buy a couple of cars, run them into the ground. Literally run them into the ground. Just
I could
for the
see
hell
that
of it,
though.
Okay.
I can see you parking out there, no garage. Like you,
Right.
like a lot of people would fantasy. Oh, I gotta get the garage for the 5 cars I'm gonna buy.
No.
I can see you parking up front. I honestly could see you parking
Just get the car.
a $250,000 car, just sitting there.
Mad dog some dude at the parking lot with it. You know, whatever.
Parking in any space at Plaza Bonita.
Exactly. Who gives a fuck? You know, it's like I like the idea of getting a big stack of cash and just throwing it out on the street and see what happens. See how many people run and go get it, and see what type of people run and go get it.
But is there anything that normal sense of?
But see, that's my point. Is when we have these little discussions between my wife and I about what we would do with the money.
Yeah.
She always ends up with the, I would set aside some money for my kids' college tuition, this, that, and the other. It's like, really?
You have one though, right?
What?
Saving for the kids.
Yeah.
You
So-
have to, right?
Well, no, you don't. You don't have to.
Remember we had this philosophy because the fish is gonna have a kid.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to help them with anything. You can. My parents helped me, so I'm going to help my kids. But there's no obligation there. It's just, it's something to do. I mean, it's that or blow it on bullshit. I'd rather blow it on them.
No, that's true.
But it is still blowing it. I don't subscribe to the idea of investing for your retirement or your old age. Do you really want to? I mean, what good is it to you other than paying some nurse to wipe your ass? Because really, that's what people worry about. Okay, they worry about the time in their life when they're too frail to work, so they have to have this stack of money so that they can pay their bills, they can keep the lights on, they can have some place to live, and they can have somebody cook their meals for them and somebody pay for their fucking medicine.
Well, that's what I fear.
Why?
I mean, they wanna.
You're gonna die someday. Okay?
That's true.
You're not gonna dodge that one. Everybody dies. So
Spend it.
What really counts is what you do between now and then.
Because there is a certain premise to just blowing a lottery for winning. Because it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because you're never going to get that. That was just a fucking luck fund right there.
No, you never. The point is, you have $100 million, you have $3, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're all worm food. So enjoy the ride.
So true, so true. So, I guess, on the show...
No, but that's what I was saying about your girlfriend. It's cool that she's down with blowing it on something like a boat.
Yeah, I'm kind of...
That'd be cool, man. I mean, unless she's just,
No, I believe her, though.
I mean, she seemed to enjoy the boat.
Yeah, and it was just this time, it was at the time, but playing it forward, if you have that much funds and property, and you're trading out one for the other, and you earn them all, it's your blood, sweat, and tears.
It's your job.
Why not?
Do what you want with it.
We're hoping that that our kid does really well, and then we could change the 1.2 million, and then our kid comes out, we could have a family boat that's worth $250,000 sailboat.
What?
Imagine that, Corn. Imagine what you can get for $250,000.
A quarter of a million?
No, two.
I was going to say
2.5 million.
Ain't getting you much.
$2.5 million boat.
I don't really care about any of that stuff. I think the limit that I would want as a boat, that
Realistically.
trimaran that we saw that time off of Coronado. It was like a 60-footer. It wasn't that big.
So you would go 1.2 million.
Yeah, nothing with a crew requirement.
That's, getting to that 2.5, I might have to have a crew.
Yeah, at that point, no. What was that big ass motor yacht that was parked next to the sailboat? high seas or the
All seas.
all seas. That was a nice boat, but that was what 2.5 million.
But the thing about that one, it was designed where it is low crew.
Yeah,
Because you can have there with these joysticks and move it like a fucking truck.
Yeah.
Because it has dual thrusters and shit and GPS. I think honestly you can plug in the GPS where you're at and it'll fucking get you out of that harbor, the marina.
yeah. Because I mean, getting the sailboat out of there was a bitch, but getting that thing out.
Might be easier with all that shit.
Oh yeah, with all that technology shit.
Yeah, it's the technology, Corn. I mean, there's things where they made that thing like it's all like just like the new drones. out there.
DJI. Yeah.
They have it like that.
Ooh. That's kind of
Like
cool.
if you park it good, I think it'll remember the track that you took and it'll like do it for you to just do it in reverse, maybe.
So all you're doing is just watching out for obstacles.
Yeah, and you know, just that just in case like a dinghy cruises by or someone pulls out, you can override.
Yeah. Well, that's a full-time lifestyle, though. That's not a hobbyist kind of thing. Right now, my full-time lifestyle is taking care of my business and taking care of my kids. And
We got 2 more minutes, Corn.
2 more minutes.
But I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, we talked about it, the Corn thing. Will you ever see good fitness again? Remember we talked about, we got the new studio. We played it for, we're coming.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Fitness, like what? Like
Rich Piana.
You know, all buffed out, yoked out. I don't think I can get yoked out anymore without the assistance of the juice, to be perfectly honest.
What about Mr. Au Naturel?
That's a lot of work, dude.
But what about just super strong?
Well, I like lifting weights.
But that entails getting more weight.
Yeah, that's just more weight and more time.
What's a good, I mean, just in case you'd like to cover everything, the show, we'll end with this one. What's the perfect Corn, if you were going to get ultra strength, what would be the Corn's gym? What would you need? A bench, a rack, like 10 45s? What are we talking? What would you need to get fucking strong?
That's the thing. I like the idea of the whole prison thing.
Or that
Isometric,
Indian hammer. They have like basically a stick with fucking concrete that
With weights at the end.
and they do this whole thing with the wrist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I grew up lifting weights and
10 seconds,
moving
Corn.
steel around and shit. That's fun, but I like the idea of the poles. Bars, you know, the gymnast thing.
Oh, I was about to think if you're doing that Indian pole Olympic pole gymnastics. Anyways, we have to end of the show, and we'll be right back to you another day.